To attract the most amount of high-quality candidates on Glassdoor, it's important to understand how your job advertising campaign is performing. You can do this by viewing certain indicators, which help gauge the strength of your job advertising campaign in relation to the larger Glassdoor marketplace. Let's walk through a few ways that you can understand how your jobs are performing on Glassdoor today. To begin, log into your company's Glassdoor Employer Center and navigate to the Jobs and Recruiting tab. Next, click to see a list of additional viewing options. Let's begin by looking at jobs performance by day. At the top, the default date range will include activity only from the current month. This will also include jobs activity from all products you've purchased on Glassdoor which have a job advertising component. Adjust both menus as needed. Next, focus on the number of clicks and apply starts. A click is simply when candidates first click on your job titles when they're advertised on Glassdoor. Candidates are then able to read each job description, after which point they can click further to begin the application process. This action is known as Apply Start. Let's focus on what this information means in relation to the overall Glassdoor jobs marketplace. Go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Here, you can view additional job performance metrics by day. Notice how you can sort in order to observe which days your jobs receive the most clicks. And if you've installed the Glassdoor Candidate Conversion Tracker, you can likewise sort to see which days had the highest number of completed applications from your campaign. This chart also includes additional metrics such as impressions. Impressions are simply the number of times your job openings have appeared in front of a Glassdoor user. We also see CTR, which is short for click-through rate. This represents the number of times your roles were clicked on, divided by their number of impressions. Click-through rate is one indicator of how your jobs are performing on Glassdoor. A higher click-through rate indicates that your job titles are compelling and Glassdoor is featuring them to a relevant, interested audience. A lower click-through rate could indicate that your job titles do not match what candidates are typically searching for. Based on data analysis and customer feedback, we find that 0.4% or higher is typically an indicator of a strong click-through rate. If lower, some improvements to your job advertising might be warranted. This chart also includes the Apply Start rate. This is the number of times candidates click to begin the apply process, out of the number of times they first click to read about your roles. A higher Apply Start rate is an indicator that your job descriptions are relevant and compelling to the Glassdoor audience. A lower Apply Start rate might mean that an improvement in your job descriptions is warranted. As a very general rule of thumb, consider a 9% Apply Start rate or higher to be an indicator of acceptable delivery. If lower, it's time to think about optimizing your job titles or descriptions. Now, if you feel your Glassdoor delivery metrics could be stronger, simply contact your Glassdoor account team or write to support@glassdoor.com for assistance. Lastly, let's take a look at your job advertising results by job title. Notice at the top of the screen, the date range will default to performance over the last month. The product selection menu will default to all products purchased which advertise your jobs. Again, simply adjust either menu as needed. Below, you can view how each of your individual jobs have performed on Glassdoor, beginning with those most clicked. If your job is available in multiple markets, you can even click the location indicator to observe performance by location. In addition, you can view how many candidates chose to start the apply process after reading each job's description. Note the Export to Excel option listed at the top right of the screen. This allows you to pull your job's delivery data off of Glassdoor into an Excel document. You can use this information to further analyze your job's performance on a per-job basis, as well as share the results with others in your organization. This concludes our tutorial on how to analyze your job advertising performance on Glassdoor. For further questions, contact your Glassdoor account team or simply write to support@glassdoor.com. Thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this training video.